What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be working on my 86 11. So today what we're going to be doing is working on the hood again, because if you guys remember, the hood wasn't fitting right because of the ends here that I was kind of grinding down. So what we're going to do today is just kind of fix that up and make sure that it's big enough so that it could hook onto these hooks, and then that way it could close better. And we're also going to fix the underside of this hood, because if you look at it, there's some spots that need some RTV. So what we're going to do is just put some RTV on there, and I'm going to use this clear stuff right here. It's rated for 350 degrees. That should be rated for more than enough heat protection underneath the hood. I don't think it's harder than like 200 degrees Fahrenheit in there, so it should be okay. But we're going to use this because underneath is clear and kind of tan, and I don't really want to use black, so we're going to be using the clear stuff. But yeah, if you guys look at it, they just kind of rolled some wet fiberglass and threw it underneath there, and I don't think that's going to really hold too well. So what we're going to do is use the RTV, and I'll show you guys that in a bit. So you guys can see here there's some gappage here, and it's pulling away like this, and what I want to do is RTV it just kind of like the OEM hoods, and get the skeleton to stick onto the shell so that it'll be mounted pretty good. Because right now there's a lot of flex going on, and I think it's gonna break away later if I don't address the issue now. There's also this right here where it's not too well. I think I'm gonna have to re-fiberglass this later, because you can see it's not the greatest. And maybe I could just put some RTV in between this though, and see if that would hold it. And then you guys could see there, I don't know if you could see it. Let's see. Right there, this is just like rolled up fiberglass that they put in there, and so I don't know, it looks kind of janky in a way, but it does its job, I guess, and you can't really tell anyways. But that's really the only spot that they use to kind of bind the shell and the hood together, other than these main points right here. But other than that, these are just free flowing, and I want to get them to stick together. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Let me go ahead and drill this first, because there's this spot right here that needs to be drilled out a little bit more, this hole right here. So I'm gonna work this out a little bit, and then I'll show you guys the end result. All right, so we're just gonna try to hit like these ends right here. So let me go ahead and just cock it out. Alright guys, so I drilled out the hole a little bit there, and it's fitting a lot better now. Now I just got to mount it a little better, and then it's pretty much aligned really nice. Now I could close it really good. You guys can see I cleaned up here, because I put a little bit right here and up here just to kind of give it a little bit more. But like I said, what I'm going to do is maybe sand this down later and re-fiberglass it, because you can see it's cracking a lot right here already, and I don't think it's really strong enough to hold this hood hinge right here. And I really don't want to do hood pins because I'm just not a big fan of them. But yeah, so hopefully this should be okay for now. And then you guys can see I clear RTV'd pretty much everywhere, and I did it right here, I did it right here, but I kind of pushed it down so that it'll hold. And then just back here, all these points right there, and then I just cleaned it up with a towel like I said. And then we're gonna go ahead and just close this hood now, and then let it just cure overnight or for a couple of days. I usually don't really open up this car anyway, so it's okay. And so I'm gonna let it go. So I'm gonna go ahead and just let it dry for a few days, and then I'll open it back up and see how it looks like after that. But yeah, let's go ahead and close it down, and then we'll just leave it like that. So let me show you guys. So you guys can see the hood closes real good now. Before it was catching in that corner and it will kind of like pop up a little bit, but now you can see it closes really well. So let's go ahead and just lock it in. I'm always scared of closing this hood because I feel like I'm gonna break it, but it's okay so far. So yeah, gonna leave it like this and then just kind of let it dry. But man, I'm loving this look. I love this hood. I have this Broadway mirror that's in here. I'm gonna put that in there. But yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do today. Maybe just clean up this interior and you guys can see. So these are actually Zenki GTS seats. You could tell because the pattern is different. It would look more like this, and the Zenki looks like this. But I'm thinking about getting these reupholstered anyways, the whole interior. So I might actually just change it. And I know that some shops, they have like this type of material too, and I'm not too picky. I don't need it to be like perfectly OEM or exact to the pattern. I just want it to be really clean and really good looking, but still keep it blue and keep that theme going. So yeah, just let me clean up this interior and then we'll go ahead and check out the interior afterwards. Alright, I finally finished cleaning the interior and it looks so much better now. As you guys can see, super clean in here. This interior is really rough though. The dash is cracked like the Grand Canyon. This is falling apart. This is why I'm not a big fan of GTS door cards, because they have these flaps that are kind of useless, and the SR5 actually has that really nice thick plastic cup that fits right there, and I actually like that a little bit more. But if anybody's willing to trade me for these kind of janky ones, I'll be willing to take them as long as they're blue. I kind of want them blue to match. But and then these seats, they're kind of beat up. I don't even know if they're worth restoring. I do want to keep the OEM seats in, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe I should just get some racing seats and kind of call it a day. And then I still need a steering wheel. I have this TRD shift knob, which isn't actually mine. It's Jeffrey's. It's just in here. This old school radio, which I do want to trade out to like a double din. I might give that to my brother. I know he likes this like old school look style for his Corolla, so maybe I'll just take that out and give that to him. And then there's just this little drift knob. The interior overall is kind of decent. All of the plastics are still here. The moonroof still works. Everything still kind of works. I don't know about this. I don't think the battery's plugged in. These are always busted, and I think that's why this always comes off. So I need to get a new one, and I think I just need that plastic piece is broken. And yeah, this interior is really rough. It's been sitting for a long time and it's an old car, but overall I have some stuff that for this car that will make it very clean, and I'll show you guys next time. But for now, this is it. Just clean up the interior. It feels good just to do something after work, and it feels good to have a good clean Corolla again, interior wise. But yep, this is it right here. These seats are pretty beat up, but I got them really cheap in San Diego from a shop. I forgot their name, but he was a really cool guy and he gave me these. And then the back seats aren't too bad, but the tops are messed up. The bottom is still in really great condition, still looks really good overall. But yeah, I mean, if I just get some cleaner tops and the dash and then the seat right here, it'll actually look really decent. So I think I could just clean these up a little, maybe sew that up together, and then should look kind of decent. I might be able to just repair these the best that I can. I mean, obviously you can't really fix this, but yep. So yeah, that might be it for today, guys. Tomorrow I will update you guys on the paint job. Some of you guys recommended me doing some stuff in the comments, and I'm gonna try those tomorrow, and then we're gonna go ahead and see if it works. If not, then I'm just gonna go get some paint stripper, and then go ahead and just strip the whole car and then redo the bondo if we have to. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to, but just redo everything, and I think at the end it's gonna be worth it. This time around, I was kind of dumb. I should have tested the paint and the clear on like a small panel or piece of metal to see if it turns out good. So for the next time, I'm gonna do that first and see how it looks like, and see if the results are good before actually painting it onto the car, so that we don't make that mistake again. But yeah, so this is it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Peace.